news for investors.
And we also see gains in Ripple's XRP token as well, another digital coin following the heels of this announcement. So what does it mean then that the SEC has made this decision? What kind of financial innovation can move forward as a result?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of projects in the sort of crypto realm that are tied to Ether and Ethereum. And, you know, there was questions about if the SEC came out and said it was a security, would that all those projects have to go away? So it's a breath of fresh air in that sense. It's interesting that you bring up Ripple. There has been more controversy around that and the fact that Ripple itself is benefiting from that currency. A lot of people say that, and the SEC was kind of mum on that issue today. It didn't mention Ripple, but it did sort of indicate that there's some tests going on that if you apply those tests to Ripple, there's probably a higher likelihood that it is deemed a security, which is obviously not going to be good for Ripple.
So really interesting, guys, because I obviously own very little Ripple compared to what I own in Ethereum, and it is an issue that the owners of Ripple have such a higher stake in the security, sorry, not a security, but in the currency, and that's why Ripple might have to be regulated as a security, but I wouldn't be worried about it because Ripple is the most government-friendly, banker-friendly crypto. So I'm sure, you know, with the manpower they have, the money that they have, they'll work with the SEC to get the proper regulation. But it does seem that Ripple has a higher chance in that Ether now is clear. So as a Ripple holder, I'm not very worried just because I feel like Ripple does a very good job of working with regulations. And I do want them to not be as centralized. So because the creators own more of the tokens and it can be deemed a security, maybe it'll force them to sell or to own less, which in a way I think is better, and to have more democratic control or less concentrated control. I think it would be good, but let me know your thoughts on this. I'm basically right now not buying any more Ripple. I'm not adding any Ripple position. I do have some Ripple, and I plan on probably not selling that Ripple long term, just because I do feel like it's still a good hedge considering how banker friendly the coin is. But like I said, right now in this downturn, I'm just focusing on buying as much Bitcoin, Ethereum as I can, and then dabbling a little bit of Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and every once in a while sprinkling in some Zcash. But let me know what you guys are doing. I'm hoping that this little uptick in the market is the end of the downturn, but I have plenty of cash to continue to buy the dip if Bitcoin goes below 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. And I think I've stated this before, but I might as well entertain you guys. I do have an order to buy one full Bitcoin at $777, so let it roll. Let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you guys soon.